Hello and welcome to the Two Dyspraxics, episode 26. I'm Matthew Munson.
And I'm Barbara Neill.
And today we're going to be talking about food preparation, cooking and so on. This was a suggestion fed to us through our Facebook group.
Fed to us?
Fed to us! Fed to us!
You see,
God, that's how clever am I? If only I planned that. No, it was given to us by someone in our Facebook group called Dyspraxia. Do look us up.
No, his name's Sean, not Dyspraxia.
Wait, oh God, you know it's going to be very painful this episode today. We got a nitpicker here. We got a nitpicker. Anyway, yes, it was a person called Sean in our Facebook group called Dyspraxia.
Yes.
You happy there, Bella?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's perfect. Well done.
Okay, thanks, thank you. Basically, it's asked for a discussion and debate around how we prepare food, how we cook, etc. Now, there is an episode early on called Planning and Preparation where we touch on this very briefly, but it's certainly worth going over again and perhaps in some more detail. One thing I should say, and I'm very happy to admit it, is whilst I can cook, I'm fine with cooking. I'm very happy to admit that Barbara is by far out of the two of us the better cook. Having sampled Barbara's, well, it's true. We're currently in the east wing of Dyspraxia Towers, and having eaten
West Wing.
we're in West Wing. Sorry, East Wing's my home. That's right. I get confused. I'm a simple soul. And no comment from Barbara. That's quite surprising. Yeah, and having been here in the West Wing before and eating some Barbara's food, I'm very confident in saying that Barbara's a better cook. Perhaps a more confident cook is perhaps a better way of putting it. I'm not a confident cook.
Years of experience. That's what it comes down to. Being old has advantages.
Not old, experienced, mature.
Yeah, mature. Yeah, that would do one other thing. Immature.
Immature. Well, fair point. Yeah. But for me, I can cook. I've got this thing. I go to pieces if I have to try and cook for someone else. I really struggle with the concept of it. I don't know why. I can cook. I just panic at the thought of having to cook for other people, which I think is a planning thing.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, I think it probably is. I don't mind cooking for other people, but I like to be left on my own to actually do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, not sort of being in the kitchen and somebody hovering over and offering advice or whatever doesn't go down well.
No.
But before we get to the cooking bit, I suppose the shopping for the ingredients.
Yes. That's always a fun experience of. I hate supermarkets.
Yeah,
I hate shopping.
I don't like supermarkets apart from pushing the trolley.
Oh yeah, that's
you can walk.
Yeah, and it actually gives you that stability.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's, I mean, shopping is shopping. You have to do it. I accept you have to do it, and I much prefer, and it may make it sound fashion. I don't care, but I much prefer shopping in small independent shops.
Yeah.
A, because you get to know people better. B, because they're smaller, they're more intimate, they're less loud, they're less noisy, they're less busy.
You can have a conversation, it's more friendly.
Yeah, you can sit, you've got time to think.
Mm.
However, supermarkets, of course, are more convenient.
Yeah.
You know, on the other hand.
So do you plan, if you're preparing a meal, do you plan it? You know.
Oh no.
You don't?
No, I should do, because it would probably cut down my food bills slightly. But what about you? Do you have a plan in your head of what you're going to eat that week?
Sometimes. It's a bit sporadic. But if I'm planning a specific meal, then I do make a shopping list. I've got into the habit of doing it. I haven't always done it, but inevitably I'll forget something if I didn't. But something I find incredibly useful is mobile phone. You know, if you have a smartphone, I put shopping lists on the phone, and to make it easier, I think I've got this kind of note-taking app thing. So I've got a whole list of things I would often buy, and then I move them up. So I've got two lists effectively. So I've got all the stuff I would usually buy, and then I've got the top part of this note page thing where I put the current list, and then I'll just copy and paste. It sounds a bit convoluted,
but it works.
But it does work. Yeah, it does. It's really good. So I can just copy and paste. Right, those are things I need this week, or this time I'm going shopping. So that helps, I think, as far as the planning is concerned.
Think about it. I must admit, I don't plan as much as I should do, but I do kind of think in my head every week, right, what am I doing this week? We should do a conversation from another blog perhaps, but I do yoga every week at night. I go out and do yoga. So I kind of think, well, okay, well that night I'm going to be dashing out, so I'm going to need something quick and simple. So do I just want some pasta for that night, or do I just want I don't know, will I just get some bread to have a sandwich or, you know, something like that. So I will try and think, okay, well I need perhaps 2 quick meals, 3 kind of enough for kind of speed more substantial meals, stuff like that. But a lot of time I will just kind of think, okay, oh that looks nice, that looks nice, that looks nice. Oh, okay, I'll get that, and then kind of make something with it.
Yeah.
Kind of work something out.
I do that as well. I mean, I don't plan everything down to the last detail, but if I'm cooking a meal for somebody else, a special meal or something, then I plan that. Yeah, because I find it, I wouldn't be able to cope, I don't think, if I didn't.
No, yeah.
And something which I'm sure I must have said before in some of the other videos, but again, it's likely to be when we're talking about preparation, is I have to have, when I'm cooking anything, doesn't matter if it's beans on toast, or something really simple, I have to have everything I need out on the worktop. I can't be doing with watching other people when they just they'll go and get something out and then they'll start cooking it and then I'll go and do something else, because I find that if I've got something on the hob and it's cooking away and then oh yes, I know I need something, I can forget that there's something on the hob.
Yeah.
And
I'll get kind of a bit stressed and anxious and thinking, I've got to think about that over there. I've got to go over here and I've got to do that, and it's just like I need everything that you say in one place, so I can go right. It's there. No, it's all done. It's all cut. It's all chopped. It's all ready.
Yeah, and then start.
Yeah, and then it's just the timing factor which made a piece of cake by.
Yeah.
By comparison.
If you've got everything ready, everything prepared in advance, then.
Oh yeah. Then.
Well, how are you with things like chopping things up and using and stuff?
Yeah, difficult sometimes. It's actually, I mean, I'm left-handed, and sometimes the blades aren't kind of quite suited to me. So oftentimes I'll have kind of cuts on my right hand stuff because I've kind of chopped and gone a bit over and.
So you get little bits of meat in your vegetable dishes.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just quite embarrassing. But yeah, sometimes I'm stood there and I have to eat, sometimes I have plasters and stuff if I'm chopping up a lot of veg and stuff, and yeah, that's difficult sometimes.
I think I must touch wood here, but generally I'm okay with that because my method of coping with all things practical really are to slow everything down, so I'm confident in what I'm doing. And I know that's not the way everybody copes with things, because I mean you tend to do the opposite.
I'm a bull in the china shop, and
so's my son.
Yeah, I fully admit I am. With my cooking stuff. So I do kind of enjoy cooking. I like making stir fries and all kinds of different stuff. But for me, I've also got in my head that I want to be doing other stuff. Other stuff I want to be doing as well, like doing some writing or whatever. So I just want to get it done, I want to eat, and then I want to go on to the other thing. Just like, right, okay, I've got some carrots, I've got some green beans, I've got whatever, just to chop up. Come on, just to get it done, come on, just do it. But also, I might, because I get a bit bored sometimes when I'm cooking, I might have my laptop with me, I might be watching perhaps a DVD or something whilst doing it, which is very brave, obviously stupid, more like. So I'm chopping up, whilst you're thinking, right, come on, it's whatever time it is, I can get this done so I can eat and then I can go on whilst also watch something on my laptop. I'm completely opposite with you. I should be more like you in the sense of slowing things down and being calmer, but I'm quite an impatient. I think my personality, irrespective of my dyspraxia, is quite impatient in many respects. So that doesn't help my dyspraxia because it inflames and actually makes me more uncoordinated. But whereas you're the opposite, you're more of a patient person in many respects, so you can kind of.
Yeah, I just find it easier to do it that
way. It would be easier for me. It absolutely would be easier for me to do it. I just don't.
So it's quite interesting. We've got the two different methods here, very different methods.
So often I'll get it done quicker, but at the possible risk of a plaster on my hand or something like that.
Right, see, I don't like hurting myself. So.
Well, no, but that actually Barbara's more methodical as a result. So often she'll get it done and it'll be neater and tidier and she'll survive with all limbs intact.
Yeah. I have to say though that there is the occasion when I tend to have a few dishes that I cook sort of pretty regularly because it's the right, what shall we have tonight? When you have to cook every night.
Oh, it's the old favourites, isn't it?
Pain.
Yeah.
And but I have on occasion not got my act together as well as I normally would. And something I really like is creamy garlic mushroom pasta. Yeah, I know you don't like mushrooms, but I love it. I love creamy garlic mushroom pasta. And so I've got all the ingredients and they're all sitting there, and so I crack on with it and get this done. And there was once when I actually sat down to eat it, and I thought, it's not very garlicky, and then I remembered I hadn't actually put any garlic in it at all.
Brilliant.
So it doesn't always work out the way I've planned it, but generally speaking, so it's just creamy mushroom pasta.
Oh,
Which was all right.
which is fine, but
It was
you like it as
okay.
creamy garlic mushroom pasta. Yeah, oh, fair enough.
But
Yeah, that's the difficulty, isn't it? It's trying to coordinate everything and time everything and think about all the ingredients and also to perhaps having just a life in the background, those kind of things going on around you.
yeah, I do try to sort of zone out from things in the background
Well,
when
yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy cooking. I don't enjoy cooking all the time, and I have to say there are those times, especially if I'm feeling really tired. And nowadays, you know, I'm not getting younger, and so seriously though, I do find that just the effort that goes into doing ordinary everyday things it seems to be more tiring.
Yeah.
And so there are times when I'd say, oh, I'll take a week, or you know, something that's really quick and easy. Actually, I have to say, creamy garlic mushroom pasta is quick and easy, and it's still a nice sort of home cooked meal.
Yeah. How do you get on with like timing the things? Like kind of, if you got, say for example, the creamy garlic pasta. Kind of, how are you with going? Right, okay, I know the dish takes this long to prepare, so this goes in first for this long, then that goes in, then that goes in. How are you kind of keeping track of all that?
Not too bad, because I focus. You know, I do filter out everything else if I can.
And is it because you know the dish pretty well? Would you say as well with that?
Yeah, it's familiarity.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing really as anything else. You know, the more familiar you are, so that's why I do have a sort of a small number of dishes I cook on a fairly regular basis, and then it's not so strenuous to try and.
How do you feel if you kind of do try something new? Do you try and cook something new? How's that?
Well, I just use the same method, and I get everything there, and I don't tend to go for anything that's going to be too complicated, frankly. And it's like you know, when people have dinner parties, and I don't mean this specifically for people who are dyspraxic, but I've seen so many times where people say, "Well, I've never cooked this before," and they're cooking for why?
Yeah, if you've never cooked it before, God's sake, cook it for one or two people, and then scale it up afterwards. That fills me with dread.
Yeah, cook something that you're used to doing.
Yeah.
And that seems to work pretty well. I mean, you know, you can still have a fairly balanced diet and have salad with things and stuff like that, because let's face it, you can't burn salad generally.
No, it's hard to. It's hard to.
What was I going to say? Yeah, I think it's mainly down to just having everything prepared in advance, and it does take longer to do it that way than
but
for other people. But
it's less stressful.
Yeah.
I think it's far less stressful. And Barbara and I are both vegetarians, and so I don't know whether that kind of makes it better or worse, or it's just the same, I guess. But funny enough, something we were talking about earlier, actually, because we actually went out to lunch today. Where we meet up, we go out for, if we're in the West Wing, we go out to a local cafe in Maidstone. And one thing I was saying to Barbara was that I've never cooked meat in my life. I'm 33. I've been a vegetarian since I was 17. Obviously, since I lived at home with my parents, I've never had to cook meat ever in my life. So if someone said to me, Matthew, we want you to cook a medium rare steak,
no, I
wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue to judge it. I obviously couldn't taste it to judge if it was right. I wouldn't know where to start.
But then I suppose the way around that is to say no.
Well,
I'm not going to.
No, actually, that's a very good point. Having the confidence to say, well, actually, I want to cook the stuff that I want to cook.
Yeah.
Like it or lump it. Basically, I also go back to the previous episode we were saying about having children. You know, you cook the things that you know, and then if the children, as they grow up, want to learn other methods of cooking.
Well, actually, that's a good point, because two of my sons were home educated, and something that we did, particularly with Jim, this was something that we did a great deal of. We would go through the whole process of cooking a meal once a week for the whole family. So we'd start off by looking at recipes and seeing what he wanted to cook was something that we would do, and then making a list, shopping list, all the ingredients that he would need first of all, and then making a shopping list. Then we go shopping. I'd give him £5 or whatever, you know, so you've got budget. And as a result of that, he's very, very good at shopping economically. He's very good at that. And then we'd go through weighing and measuring the ingredients. So I mean, there were lots of things that he learned. He learned practical skills like handling money and so on. And then we got back with weigh and measure the ingredients. Excuse me. And then we go through. So I think that helped me in a way because we had to get everything prepared so that he could see what was going into it and and be organised about it. And so I think that really helped me to.
And it's a really interesting point actually, because I remember at school doing home economics, kind of what is now called year 7, so that's kind of first year of secondary school, so kind of 11-year-old, 11, 12, and cooking at school back then, since it was 92, 93, it was cooking was seen as very much a female thing. The woman cooked, the man went out to work.
Woodwork and metalwork.
Yeah, but it was gender segregation. The boys often did, as Bob said, the CDT, the woodwork, metalwork, whatever, and you perhaps did one lesson of home economics, and for girls the reverse was true, which is awfully unfair. And also, I think I missed out on a lot because I would say I learned the practicalities of cooking by leaving home. I think I kind of taught myself because I needed to. But for a long time at school, I mean, my parents didn't tolerate it because I grew up in a fairly kind of open liberal household. But it was a woman's work. There were women tasks in the home and men's tasks in the home. I know you'd punch anyone who suggested that, by the way.
I wouldn't punch them, but I don't agree with it.
No, I don't agree with it at all. Please don't get me wrong. I don't agree with that sentiment at all. It should be whoever can cook. Well,
we all have to eat.
We all have to eat, and so we should all cook. And any decent, kind of discussion should involve that. My mum and dad. My mum is a brilliant cook. My dad can make great scrambled eggs. He admits that. But my mum actually enjoys cooking, so she does the majority of cooking because she enjoys it. That's. Well, she says she does anyway, so I take her at her word. But yeah, it's. I think there's been a generational thing as well that's kind of robbed off. That there is kind of a woman's work and a man's work, and that's not entirely, well, not at all fair. I think I would very absolutely happily say. But as well, I think some dyspraxic people, perhaps of my age and above, have picked up this.
This
sentiment, this sentiment that this is what happens, and it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. If a woman likes to cook, great, cook. If a bloke prefers to cook, whatever. I think times are changing as well because a lot of the TV chefs, the majority of TV chefs are male.
Yeah.
Now, which I think helps. So that's kind of slightly off subject, but I think it does go to show that perhaps there's a difference between male dyspraxics and female dyspraxics in their capacity to cook because of perhaps of the gender roles they were used to as children. Maybe
you're starting off from a different place.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I came to cooking comparatively late, and actually found that I enjoyed it to a degree comparatively late because I never, as a child, I never saw the need to learn the skill. I recognise that's the wrong attitude now. Don't worry, I recognise it. But I had that mindset for a long time. I'll admit it, and I would be interested to know how many males my age and above in the dyspraxic community had a similar perspective.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, it would be interesting.
And please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that as a thing of this is right that there should be women's roles and men's roles. It's just that's the culture of society that I was used to as a child.
Actually, this is a slight deviation, but what you were saying earlier on about timings of things, I do use a timer on the cooker.
Okay.
So even just for cooking something that I know is going to take 20 minutes, I'll set the timer. Actually, I set the timer normally for about 17 minutes because that gives me time to faff about with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That seems to work.
Yeah.
Because something that can happen, I notice, is I can just forget. I'll put something, and if it's something that can cook away quite happily, if it's in the oven or something like that, and I can go in, I can leave the room, I don't have to stand over it.
I've done that.
And I think unless my stomach's rumbling, I will forget. So I do use a timer that I can use.
It's funny for me sometimes. I mean, obviously you're a frequent visitor to the East Wing. My kitchen is just off my dining room, and so sometimes I'll wander into the dining room and I'll sit and read a book for a bit or whatever. Suddenly I smell something, thinking, oh, I wonder what that is. Oh wait, it's the food I've left in the oven, and the kitchen and the dining room are right next door to each other, and I'm thinking, what's going on there? Oh yes, it's me cooking. Exactly, which is even worse, open plan. There's not even the door connecting the two, and so you think I'd hear the vibration of the oven a bit, but I just forget.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you do forget really easily. So yeah, I'd be lost without a timer for cooking. It's not really that I need. I mean, if I'm cooking something, I'm standing over it. I don't have to. If I follow a recipe, then I'm not absolutely stringent.
If it's a recipe that you know well, you kind of know. Well, that looks done. You know, those courgettes look steamed. That whatever. Look, my stomach's rumbling.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I was talking about food.
Considering the big lunch we ate as well, Barbara.
I know.
But yeah, so you kind of learn how to kind of, you don't need the timer, you can just gauge it. But you're right, it's important especially if you can. If
you're going to forget that you're cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I definitely would without the timer. It's absolutely crucial. But I think really and truly the very best way to handle this food business is to do what we did. Go to the Fortify Cafe in Maidstone. It's brilliant.
Yes, we recommend it. Just eat there instead.
Yeah,
it's
the
far
food
better.
is fantastic. Massive portions.
What did you have today? I can't remember what you had. It was spinach and something, wasn't it?
It was spinach, feta, cashew, and a kind of flaky pastry. Phyllo pastry.
And that was nice.
Absolutely gorgeous. And salads.
And you have a side salad, and you kind of think a couple of bits of lettuce and a whatever, but a mountain, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, just absolutely gorgeous.
And I had butternut squash and pulses, crumble.
Yeah. Oh, that looked really good as well.
To be fair, I think we've got to admit this, Barbara. We did have chocolate cake for afterwards.
We did have chocolate cake.
Vegan chocolate cake, actually, wasn't it?
Vegan chocolate cake, no less. Gorgeous.
Lovely, actually. Very nice. So there's the answer.
But just eat out.
Yeah, it's easier.
Sometimes.
Occasionally, treat yourself. But no, it's doable, manageable.
Yeah.
Even if you're not I'm not a great chef. I'm not a brilliant cook. Barbara is. I'm not. But
I'm okay.
She's more confident than I am. But whatever your level, it can be done. It's pretty dyspraxic.
Yeah.
Can do it.
Just have a go at it.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the key to just about anything, really.
Oh yeah.
Just be as relaxed as you can.
Just JFDI is the principle.
JFDI?
I possibly can't pronounce the second word. Just do it.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps I should have said just JDI there, but I'm sure you. We just JDI. Yeah, that's how I learned. Honestly, I moved out of home at 24. That's when I really started learning properly.
In at the deep end, I think.
Yeah, it was.
There's a lot to be said for that too, really. Although I think if you're anticipating something, it's a bit scary.
Yeah.
It can be scary, but if you have no option, you've got to get on with it.
When I started doing it, what I could hear was my mother laughing in the background back at her house, just because it was cool. No, it's just because she knew that I would just get, I anyway positive life, and so she just like, well, you've got to do it now, Matthew. You can't come home every night for dinner. I tried, but it didn't work.
Good for your mum.
Yeah, she's still up to me. Good for her.
But it's all doable.
Yeah.
Eat out if you have to, now and again.
Fortify Cafe in Maidstone, especially.
Definitely.
Go there.
Yeah, and we're not even on a commission.
No, we're not.
This is all just because we love the place.
That's it's the Two Dyspraxics official meeting place.
It certainly is.
Every time whenever I come up to the West Wing, we always manage to sneak in a quick lunch there, don't we?
Yeah, it's essential.
Yeah, whatever else we're doing, we always go there for lunch. It'd be rude not to, really.
So,
on that note, we've advertised Fortify.
Yeah, no, my stomach starts.
Yeah.
No, actually, it has.
I can't eat another thing. I can't eat another thing. We're going to cook something now. No. Well, on that bombshell.
Please come along to visit us in Borstal. So that just popped into my head. I was going to say our Facebook group, which is just called Dyspraxia. So please come along, join the group.
And do share recipes if you want.
Oh
You know,
yes,
that's
yes.
the thing. If you've got any kind of particular tips or hints about particular favourite recipes or anything like that you
Yeah.
find easy to do.
Yes, exactly, because there are plenty of shortcuts you can take as well.
Yes, if you know any good shortcuts that you use that you think might be good to share with other people, you know, like Barbara's idea of the timer, for example, you know, anything you use like that, you know, share it with the group.
Yeah, certainly. And also, please feel free to subscribe to our channel,
Yes.
our YouTube channel.
Which you can do somewhere.
It's there somewhere.
Somewhere.
But
We don't know if you know.
I can't theorise about it.
I
I know
can't.
it's there.
Yes, I know it exists. There's a subscribe button. Feel free to click on subscribe. Well, we like people to subscribe. It makes us feel, you know, loved.
Yeah. Necessary.
Maybe
not necessary.
but yeah, it makes us feel wanted and loved.
Yeah, and we need as much of that.
As much love as we can get.
Yeah.
We do talk some nonsense sometimes, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Maybe this is where we should say cheerio.
I think so. On that definite bombshell.
So until next time then. Bye.
Bye.